So you want to have your arms out, nice and wide, feet together. You're going to jump your feet out, come down into a squat, and when you come in, you bring everything together. So out and up together. Bouncing hops. So you're going to get into a squatted position and you're going to bounce 3 times. In front, 3 times back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So what you're going to do is kind of like kick your toes up or your feet up, alternating. Tabletop bridge. So you want to get into a reverse plank position, and all you're going to do is drop your butt down, and then when you bring it up, you want to tuck those glutes in and bring them up as high as you can, squeezing them. So down, squeeze those glutes, tuck them in. Tabletop abductors. So you want to get into a reverse plank position, and then you're just going to open your legs and close them. All while up in this position, squeezing those glutes. So open and close. Banded bridge step out. So you want to place the band right above your knees. Lie down on your mat. You want to get up into a bridge position and hold right there. And then all you're going to do is step out to the side and then out to the other side. Just keep stepping out to the side while staying in this glute bridge hold. So you want your weights in your hands. You're going to step forward into a lunge, and you're going to drop down and up. Now you see how I'm sitting down right in between my heels. My front knee is not going over my toes, and the knee that I'm actually dropping down to the ground is right in line with my hips. And up and down for a pulse. So you want your weights in your hands. You're going to step forward into a lunge, and you're going to drop down and up. Now you see how I'm sitting down right in between my heels. My front knee is not going over my toes, and the knee that I'm actually dropping down to the ground is right in line with my hips. And up and down for a pulse. So you're gonna hold one weight in your hand. You want to leave one leg straight. The leg that you're actually working is going to be bent. You're going to come down and you're just going to pulse right here. And to add a challenge to this, you'll come up and do a little tap. If this is too challenging, you'll stay here like this. Don't come all the way up and lock your knee out. You just want to keep that knee bent the entire time. Then you'll do the same on the other leg. So you're gonna hold one weight in your hand. You want to leave one leg straight. The leg that you're actually working is going to be bent. You're going to come down and you're just going to pulse right here. And to add a challenge to this, you'll come up and do a little tap. If this is too challenging, you'll stay here like this. Don't come all the way up and lock your knee out. You just want to keep that knee bent the entire time. And then you'll do the same on the other leg. First lunge and drag. So with your weights in your hands, you're going to step back, reverse lunge, drive your knee up. Reverse lunge, drive your knee up. Reverse lunge and drag. So with your weights in your hands, you're going to step back, reverse lunge, drive your knee up. Reverse lunge, drive your knee up. Squat pulses. Come down into a squat, and then you're just going to pulse down here. So you're going to hold the weight on one of your shoulders. Spread open your legs. You're going to come down into a squat, into a lunge rather, a side lunge. When you do that, you're going to bring the weight over to that side. Then you're going to bring the weight over to the other side and lunge there. And back and forth. Make sure you sit back on those heels. So you're going to place a light weight right behind your knee. Come on your hands and knees. You're going to drag the weight up, down, and to the side for a fire hydrant. So up and open up to the side. You want to make sure you squeeze your leg together to hold that weight in. Then you'll do the same amount on the other side. So you're going to place a light weight right behind your knee. Come on your hands and knees. You're going to drag the weight up, down, and to the side for a fire hydrant. So up and open up to the side. You want to make sure you squeeze your leg together to hold that weight in. Then you'll do the same amount on the other side. One leg crunch. So one foot in front of the other in a wide stance. Place the weight right by your chest. You're going to come forward to a lunge. When you come up, you're going to lift your front foot up on your tippy toe to work that calf, and then drop your heel down. So forward into a lunge, and then up. So one foot in front of the other in a wide stance. Place the weight right by your chest. You're going to come forward to a lunge. When you come up, you're going to lift your front foot up on your tippy toe to work that calf, and then drop your heel down. So forward into a lunge, and then up. Three pulls up and three pulls out. So you want one weight, place it on your hip. You're going to come up to a hip thrust, and you're going to pulse here 3 times, and then bring your legs out and pulse 3 times, and then drop down. So up, 2, 3, and then out with your legs, 2, 3, down, up, pulse 3 times, and then pulse 3 times, legs going out. By your chest. You're going to come down one knee, then on the other knee, and then up, and then drive your other leg up toward your chest. And then you're going to drop down back, same leg, down, down, up, and then that knee goes up toward your chest. So each each time, as you can see, I'm alternating my lead leg. So you're going to place the weight behind your neck. You're going to squat down, and as you're coming up, you're going to drive your knee up. Down, up. Squat down, knee drive. So as you're about to come up, you'll bring your knee up at the same time. Don't stand and then knee drive. Squat, lift, and come up. So you're going to come on your side. What you're going to do is you're going to come up and extend your leg out. Drop down. Up and extend. Sit back on your hip. Up and extend. And then you'll do the same amount on the other side. So you're going to come on your side. What you're going to do is you're going to come up and extend your leg out. Drop down. Up and extend. Sit back on your hip. Up and extend. And then you'll do the same amount on the other side. So you're going to bring one leg behind the other. You're going to come down to a single leg deadlift. When you come up, you're just going to come up and bring that leg, the resting leg, tap it forward, and then bring it back. Down. And you make sure you do the same amount on the other side. Tap. So you're going to bring one leg behind the other. You're going to come down to a single leg deadlift. When you come up, you're just going to come up and bring that leg, the resting leg, tap it forward, and then bring it back. Down. And you make sure you do the same amount on the other side. Sumo squat to deadlift. So with a sumo squat, you're going to, you want your feet wider than your shoulders and your toes pointed out just a little bit. So you're gonna have your weights up on your shoulders. You're gonna squat down, and then you'll bring the weights down in front of you, facing your body, your palms facing your body, and then you're gonna do a deadlift. Bring them back up, squat for a sumo squat, drop the weights down, and then you're going to bend over for a deadlift. Don't bend at your knees when you're doing the deadlift. And keep a flat back when you bend over. Okay. So you're going to come up on one leg into a bridge, and then the leg that's not in the bridge, you're just going to lift up to do an inner thigh lift. If this is too challenging, you'll just sit and lift. See how my foot is turned? Then you'll do the same on the other side. So you're going to come up on one leg into a bridge, and then the leg that's not in the bridge, you're just going to lift up to do an inner thigh lift. If this is too challenging, you'll just sit and lift. See how my foot is turned? Then you'll do the same on the other side. 10 times 10 times 10 hip abduction variation. So you're going to place the band right above your knee. So you'll lean forward first, and then you'll open and close 10 times. After that, you'll sit up straight, open and close 10 times. Make sure you squeeze those glutes, come as far out as possible. And then the last 10, you'll lean back, and same thing, open and close 10 times. Going to come up, tuck your legs in, and then extend out. Up and tuck, extend out with your arms as well. Basically like 1 foot behind the other. This. Try to do it as fast as you possibly can. Straight leg. So, place your hands behind your head. Legs bent. You're going to crunch up, extend your legs out, and crunch. Knees bent, crunch, extend. So you're going to kind of hop over 2 times and drive your knee up, and then 2 times on the other side. So it's hop over 2 times, drive your knee up, the outside knee, and then on the other side. So you want to stay nice and low. Side hip raises. So you want to bend your knees, bring yourself up into like a side plank, and you're just going to drop up and down. Drop your hip up and down. Then you'll switch and do the other side. So you're gonna start with your hands on the floor. You're going to extend your legs out into a plank. Come up, bring your hands off, and up. So you want to bend your knees, bring yourself up into like a side plank, and you're just going to drop up and down. Drop your hip up and down. Then you'll switch and do the other side. So you're going to do quick feet. You're going to do it about 5 times, jump and turn. Now here, 5 times, turn. 5 times, turn. 5 times, turn. Left, right, both. So, extend your arms out, legs up. You're going to tuck in 2 times. 1, 2. And then with one leg, you're going to tuck in 2 times. 1, 2. Then the other leg, 1, 2. And then out together, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.